And we're live.
She's resetting and restarting and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does that
Morning,
mean
everybody.
I could go get my yerba mate?
Well, we're
Ooh, yerba
live.
mate's good.
We're live talking to people. Real
Well, I don't
friends right here. Oh,
I
look,
don't
there's
fucking
Rebecca.
care if they know I drink yerba mate.
Man, I hope that was 30 seconds.
Yeah, we're just trying not to swear in the first 30 seconds, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can do it.
I
Well.
already ruined it.
No, you're probably fine.
Hell damn fart.
Hey, look, it's Rebecca and she works. Somebody's got an echo.
Is it me?
No,
Is it me?
I'm only hearing an echo on me.
Oh, then it's probably you.
Yeah, it's probably
Well,
you chump.
No, it's my voice echoing out of somebody else's monitor, but I'm no longer hearing it, so we're good.
Is it me?
No, it's
You
gone.
sure?
It's gone. As soon as I said I had an echo, it went away.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. So, Mr. Mixia Splitlick fixed it when no one was looking. Let's see. We got Brief Freet, Egg Foo, Demetra,
Oh, Demetra's
Sunzi,
here?
Ben Angus, Shipwrecks Sean.
What up, y'all? Good morning. Whoever's on the East Coast, I hope you're staying safe with this fucking nor'easter, baby.
Yeah, that's nuts out there.
Oh, wow. Beth is at Watchtower watching. So,
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
Hi, Watchtower.
Hi, Watchtower.
I don't have my Watchtower coffee mug handy. I should have anticipated that.
That was actually paid branding. So, can't believe it. Oh, Carl Clark's here. He just finished up his tenure at the news station he was working at.
Yeah, much
Oh,
love to Carl, man.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
Get
pretty
us,
awesome.
So, Carl, are you no longer at Channel 4? Or you just switch jobs, or what's the deal?
I think he's working for the governor's office now.
Are you building him a house?
Build him a house on tax dollars. Oh, Dr. Paul White's here.
Oh,
Oh, Dr. White again in
Yeah.
the house.
Dr. White, I will be unable to attend your Wakanda big seminar thing that I got a press release about, because it's on a Tuesday night at 6. That's my bedtime. I would go otherwise, but
Sonzi, you want tacos?
I might be able to make it. To Dr. White, I might be able to make it for you, so I'll come check it out.
Carl left the business. Oh, okay. Sorry, Carl.
You view healthcare, though. I mean, it's the future is if you want steady employment, get into either healthcare or mental health care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no shortage of work.
Or
Amen.
Or teaching.
Or the-
if you
or
want
the
to
government.
ruin your life.
Oh, we weren't talking about ruin our lives. We're talking about guaranteed steady work.
Well, that's also teaching.
Right. Because there's so many. Yeah, I hear there's going to be a lot of openings in teaching soon. All the teachers I know are fed up with teaching.
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I'm encountering.
Yeah.
I know, let's see, 4 of them, and so far none of them were like, I'm sticking around to help. Nope.
I'm
they're
the
out.
long haul.
We've all gotten past the point of do it for the children.
Well, to which
Yep.
I say to them, and I message them when they message me this, I just say, why? I'm sad to hear that, because I'd like you to stay to make things better.
Yeah, well, that's
But,
but I figure I could go do something that doesn't suck
Yeah.
and, make some decent money and not be stressed out all the time.
You're on the wrong mic again, I think.
Oh, he's just fixing
I'm
his
just
computer.
away from... God damn it.
Oh, okay. All right.
For fuck's sake, Jay.
Hey, my bad, just trying to make sure our settings are good because we're live. We could have did this in, pre-production, but, you just
I
got
didn't
here
realize
late,
I was
so
muted.
it's
But
fine.
Shannon,
All
you
right.
should just hold your mic like you're a host, like you're a TV show host. Because I've thought about doing that, just taking my mic off the stand and
I
walking
do
around with
sometimes.
it.
But, Carrie, so what I was saying is, I can do that, right? And then maybe volunteer for Big Brothers, Big Sisters or something,
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Because I'm going to be talking to somebody about a upcoming opportunity either today or tomorrow.
Oh.
In the cannabis industry.
Cannibals? Oh no,
Party
that's illegal.
people.
No, my friend is, she comes from money. I went to college with her, and she said, fuck this. I'm not a teacher anymore. She's one of the Galavans, as in Galavan Center.
You told us this story last week, Shannon.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you then. I won't tell you again.
No,
Can
pal.
we start? Because I'm
Fuck
on the
you.
East Coast, and there's a nor'easter. I may lose power any given
Okay.
second, so
All
It's
right.
not stuff he wants to talk
sorry to
about.
be a dick.
All right.
Oh, let's hurry. Let's hurry for Jay.
You too.
Well, we got to slow down for
Well,
you.
listen, if
All right.
also
All right. This, you guys, you two need to stop this. No more bickering. I will pull this car over.
Fuck you, pal.
Pal. Fuck you.
All right. Let's get started then. We ready? Are you rolling, Lee? You got it?
We're rolling.
Okay.
yeah.
Here we go. And welcome back. Hi, everybody.
Why, hello.
Oh,
How is everyone? We all good?
I'm
Yeah.
COVID free.
So far.
No, man, dude, I've got 7 different calls today to tell me this week. You don't have COVID.
7 different. Wow.
You take
I
some
love
tests.
it when other people just like try to insert themselves in your medical business.
No, it's like the clinic
a
I
woman.
went to. The clinic I went to, they have to call you a bunch of times for your test results.
Oh, okay.
And I had 3 different tests.
Oh, okay.
So,
I have not taken a COVID test yet.
well, why would you?
Me
Because
neither.
You don't fucking go anywhere.
I've gone this whole pandemic without getting tested, and I'm
So it's you and me, Rebecca. Everybody
we feel
else
like
has been
we're for like
tested.
the kids at the back of the dodgeball line, and like everybody else is down, man.
I'm
you know-
fine. I never liked dodgeball or COVID, so I'm good.
Here's what was sad. Like I got the, so I was still sick. I didn't work all until Thursday again this week, and but I did go to a clinic on Monday, and they gave me the spit test. I mean the quick test, negative. I go, fuck. It's really weird to be disappointed that you don't have COVID, because then at least you know what the fuck's going on, right?
Just you know what's wrong with you. I see.
And I'm like, fuck. And they go, okay, well, let's do the spit test. And I go,
PCR.
oh, I guess I got to take out this gum, huh? And they go, oh, we're going to have to give you the deep dive.
Oh,
Motherfucker. Holy shit. Have any of you had that one?
no.
Yeah, I've had
Oh.
it. It's
Lee
not-
twice.
Oof.
It is unpleasant. That's what I said. So, like, she goes, all right. She goes, I'm going to stick this way up there. It's going to go way up there. And I go, are you going to kiss me first? And she goes, it's only 15 seconds.
You
Which
know what's
doesn't
funny?
sound like a lot until it is.
It's a lot. It's a
She's
lot.
the problem is that she's been doing enough of these tests that she's heard every
joke.
response in the book.
Every
I
excuse,
I
yeah.
be- I first categorized it like it was like having a very warm, dry caterpillar shoved up into your sinuses and swished around for a quarter of a minute.
Yeah, and she's like, and I'm just sitting there going, and she pulls it out, and I go, that was unpleasant.
I've looked it up, and the official name of that test is the.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's the name of it.
So, they have
It's,
to get up there and, like, scrub your brainstem.
Hey, could be worse. You could be an athlete going to the Olympics, because you know how the Chinese are doing the test.
How
With
are
your
they doing
butthole?
Are they really doing it up the butthole?
Is that really a thing?
Yeah. So
like
it's
like from your poop, yeah.
it's
You
either it's either extra fun or a challenge, depending on how you look at it. You know.
The cities that have actually managed to tamp out COVID are doing it through sewage. They're able to actually test COVID levels in the sewage
We're
and
doing
then
that
determine
here.
when
What
it's
a
time to
fun
lock things
job.
down.
We're
Well,
doing that
sewage
here,
work
but
is always great.
But we're doing that here, but we're just not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's had the test. He's Shannon Barneson, everybody.
Fuck yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was in a coma. I time traveled through last week. I was like, it was Sunday, and then it was Friday. I was like, what happened?
Oh, fun.
I've been able to stay awake for more than 20 minutes at a time for the last 4 days.
That's also good.
Super cool, but I've had a lot of time to think. Which is bad.
He's had the test twice. He's Lee George Cade, everybody.
And the PCR 5 times.
Yeah.
I thought you had to
Because-
get tested like every day or something.
No,
Yeah.
because I'm not actually on site. I work from home, but anytime I go on site, then we end up having an exposure incident, which we have I think we're running at about 40% capacity right now because most of our actual clinical staff and nursing staff is out with COVID. And on top of that, we have behavior escalations going on because people aren't getting their treatment on time. It's a whole thing. So, but
Everything's
don't ask me where I work because I can't tell you. But I actually do have a second job that just fell on my lap. Have you ever had a situation where you don't need a job, you don't want a job, and somebody says, "Hey, you want to do this job," and you go, "Oh shit, I have to"? You ever been in that situation?
Once or twice, yeah.
So my favorite YouTube streamer for Star Citizen, Space Tomato, probably one of the coolest people I've known that's not on this screen right now, contacted me on Tuesday and was like, "Hey, dude, I need a producer. I need an editor." And I'm just like, could I maybe do something that doesn't involve me getting exposed to terrible diseases every couple of weeks? So I'll be doing both until one becomes the dominant and puts the other one out of its misery.
We'll see. All right.
So
And now America's favorite comedy duo. It's Jay Whitaker and Rebecca Frost.
Hey!
Yes.
Dang, what's up?
The new
I-
Abbott and Costello.
Sure. Who wants to go
shit.
first with this thing? Because apparently the show went well.
Rebecca, did you get my email?
My God, fuck. I was so pissed at you yesterday. Because you weren't doing anything to help me. You were just sending me extraction gifts.
The same one, not
I
extraction.
figured it
gifts,
out.
just-
Thank you very much.
I sent the email the entire time. Please go look at our Twitters
No,
right
it's
now
not that
and-
you sent an email. It's that you uploaded it to Google Drive, and I couldn't find it in Google Drive. It doesn't matter. It got done. Our fun comedy show is on Patreon now, and then probably
Yeah.
within a couple days, or probably even today, it'll just be on YouTube.
Oh.
But you know what? It was such a great time.
really
I
was.
blown away. We had one comic who she did
Very
she
upchurch.
did
By a-
Zoom comedy, and she
Nor'easter?
was so good at it. Like I didn't know you could be good at Zoom comedy, and she was.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like-
it's really hard to do. Well, I won't say it's really hard. There are some delays to it, but it was just
It
a
has
really
its-
good.
Yeah.
It has its strengths, but it has its pros and cons. But it was such a good time. The next one is going to be February 16th, Mouth Off Comedy Show. I'm going to drop a link. You can find it on Eventbrite. Sign up. Tip the comics. It's always a good time. The first one's free. We're going to give that out to everybody. So obviously our Patreon users. If you're a Patreon user, admission is free. But if you're not, we ask that you kindly donate a small fee. And and it is a small fee.
Follow Jay or Rebecca, and they'll keep you abreast of the activities.
I do.
And,
I do want to take a quick second to brag. Also,
Yes.
I am the thing I hate. I got my Wordle on line 2 today, so
I was. Oh,
thank you.
well, you
thank
did better than
thank
Jen. She got it in 3 this morning.
you. Jen crushes
Damn.
me every week. I'm just bad at it all the time. But then some
spo-
days I'm good.
She,
Spoiler:
you
the
know,
the word today is Grogu. Just so you know, it's
Jen told me, Rebecca, that she doesn't tell you how good she does anymore because it
Because
frustrates
it bums me out. It bums me out because I lose like every day. Taking a hit to my self-esteem.
You know who always gets his Wordle in one?
Is it Carrie?
Our host, Kerry Jackson.
Are abreast. He keeps us abreast of everything.
I keep you
Yep.
abreast of the Wordle, and the Wordle is Grogu. All right.
So
Okay.
we had a
Tony's
before
on assignment.
Yes,
Tony
he's
is on assignment.
There you go.
We had a major milestone that we hit sooner than I expected. Since our live streaming on YouTube started in September, we have now actually reached the point where we can apply for partner status with YouTube. So thank you everybody who's been tuning in with us every single week. That's
Yay!
really awesome. It's
Thanks
it's
for all
going
of
to
you who are here now. Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting conversation we'll be having with Mike Anderson, our lawyer, here this afternoon
You
to
hear that,
talk
Mike?
about. Oh, we're chatting. So
Okay. Good.
so
Now,
good job
Tony,
everybody.
Before you start, I have some important breaking news.
What you got, Shane?
Important breaking news that should terrify drywall everywhere.
I have
Wet
drywall here.
walls. I prefer wet walls. please.
Mountain
Thank
Dew.
you.
Mountain Dew is releasing an alcoholic Baja Blast.
Oh yeah, I sent it to
Is
Tony.
this why Tony's on assignment?
This is. He's testing it right now.
I sent it to Tony so fast.
Drywall all across the country are like, oh shit, I'm gonna get a hole in me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, us professionals, we've been adding alcohol to our Mountain Dew all this time. So
Yeah.
Oh, you
Wasn't
mean a
it- wasn't-
redneck margarita from the first episode of the new Queer Eye? Just tequila and Mountain Dew.
that's all you need.
Wasn't Mountain Dew invented by bootleggers? Isn't it? No, there's a story like no.
I'll look it up.
Sure?
I'm gonna look it up.
Look it up.
I've heard of their legend. Legend has it that like Mountain Dew is made by
Well,
bootleggers or some
the,
shit.
the term Mountain Dew might just be short for moonshine, which is the bootlegger situation. But the original Mountain Dew ad campaign had hillbillies in it. Is that what you're confusing?
It sure did, huh? Like they had big
Yeah.
beards and
They had
no
big
bodies.
beards and they said Yahoo Mountain Dew was
Yeah.
what
I
they
don't know.
said.
Oh, okay. I can see why you would think this, Jay.
Okay. You need me to email it?
I'm going to murder you.
America's favorite comedy duo, ladies and gentlemen. Here they are. Look at
Was
them go.
originally developed as a mixer for whiskey in the foothills of
I see.
the Smoky Mountains in Knoxville.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do love me some Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, now see, I got to try that. So whiskey and
Mountain
Mountain
Dew
Dew.
and whiskey.
I've never had whiskey in my Mountain Dew.
I
I've
will-
always done
I will fuck
vodka or
that up.
something. That sounds good,
well,
actually.
but also Mountain Dew was a nickname for moonshine.
See? I know my hillbillies because I used to be one.
Okay, but I'm
All
also
right?
willing to, you have to go get like the Mountain Dew like Rewind or whatever they were putting out a couple years ago, because I'm sure new Mountain Dew is nothing like the Mountain Dew
Oh,
invented
no.
in the
You
40s.
guys,
No, it's
you
all
guys
corn
remember the
syrup
Mountain
now.
Dew elections?
What?
The Mountain Dew elections, like back maybe like 8-10
Oh
years
yeah,
ago.
when you get
where we
to
had
vote for new flavors.
Remember those times?
Oh, is that what that was? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Remember
I
when?
do like the
That's
fact
where
that
Code Red. That's where Pitch Black came from.
Remember,
No,
like
okay.
when that was like our biggest problem is choosing
Right.
Mountain Dew.
I like that we're talking so much about Mountain Dew and Tony's not here to control.
Oh, that's true. This is the longest Mountain Dew conversation we've had, and Tony's not here.
I know he's,
Okay.
you
This
know
is
he's
how-
gonna
that's
listen to
how
this
I
on
feel.
Monday and be like,
That's how I feel when you guys talk about conspiracy theories and I'm not here. I'm just listening like,
All right, let's get underway. I've got the
"Duocracy."
most important news story of the week right here. This is the one that everyone is talking about on Geek Twitter and all the geek press and everything.
is it more shit about No Way Home?
No.
Is it more shit about how Book of Boba Fett's the worst Star Wars ever and it should be canceled?
No, that's
'Cause that's all I see from Geek Twitter.
I actually got into a fight with a guy about that this week.
Really?
And I shouldn't have engaged. I shouldn't have engaged, but I did. I was on a Zoom call with him and I started yelling at him. Anyway, no, this is big news because Daniel Radcliffe, all right?
Yeah, my boy.
Daniel Radcliffe
D-Rad, as I call him.
is set to star playing the part in a biopic. He will be starring in the Weird Al Yankovic story. So,
What?
Daniel Radcliffe did not.
Oh,
be a
wait,
human-
stop. I think
Wait,
a nor'easter just got rid of Jay.
did the nor'easter take Jay?
Everybody hopes and prayers, thoughts
All
and
right.
prayers.
Come back, Jay, if you can.
Well,
He
Just
didn't.
saying.
I told him that if he got pulled off the air, that he should pull this face. Oh, yeah. But
Well,
he's
you can't
gone.
really predict when the power is going to go off.
I can. I can.
Yeah,
hear,
me too.
I hear
could
a
s-
click.
I could smell it.
I hear a click. Anyway, so yeah, Daniel Radcliffe will be playing Weird Al Yankovic in the Weird Al Yankovic story.
There's no one better. There's no one better. The man is a Swiss Army knife that farts across the sea. He had guns stapled, nailed to his hands, and he had to try to piss with them. The man's a comedic genius.
Is he now?
Yes,
Okay.
he's incredible.
He will star as the 5-time Grammy winner in Weird, the Al Yankovic story. The description for the film says it holds nothing back, exploring every facet of Yankovic's life, from his meteoric rise to fame with his early hits like Eat It and Like a Surgeon, to
Wait,
his
wait. His earliest hit was Another One Rides the Bus.
Well, okay, I'm sure they'll cover that. I'm
Like,
sure.
better.
I'm sure they'll show that scene when he's on the bus and he's like, boy, I wish I,
I
had
want to know,
something.
Carrie, here's the
inspiration
real
here.
question. Who's going to play Dr. Demento?
I am. I'm.
What?
This is where I'm breaking the story. I will be playing Dr. Demento in the Weird Al Yankovic story.
Do you know what I hope more than anything in the world? That Daniel Radcliffe keeps his accent.
Why does Weird Al have a British accent? I don't understand. Let's see. From his early hits to his torrid celebrity love affairs and famously depraved lifestyle. So
None of that's
Is
true.
I was like, he's a very wholesome guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, there's this great scene in the script. I hope I'm not giving anything away. I didn't sign an NDA, but there's a great scene in the script where I, as Dr. Demento, find Weird Al in a gutter, and I pick him up, and I brush him off, and I get him into rehab. And I have a great speech there, I'm telling you. I've got Coleman Domingo coaching me on how to make this
Wow.
very sincere, you know.
This
You're
looks.
like-
This sounds great.
Hey, Dementoids and Dementites, and then everybody starts crying.
Oh, you shouldn't do drugs, kids. Look.
Yeah.
Oh. There you
Dr.
go.
Demento.
Let's see. So Yankovic and Eric Appel penned the screenplay. Appel directing the film. This will be on the Roku channel, exclusively on the Roku channel.
Nice.
Incredible.
Here's
Nice.
what he said. When my last movie UHF came out in '89, I made a solemn vow to my fans that I would release a major motion picture every 33 years.
I love him so much.
I'm very happy to say we're on schedule.
He had a fun bit playing himself on a Showtime show called Work in Progress.
Oh,
And
yeah?
it really had a good. Yeah, he was playing himself, but he was married to the main character's mom, and the main character's a trans character, and she's just like kind of giving him shit about some of his somewhat questionable stuff in the '80s, and it's so great because he's just like, yeah, that was bad. I feel bad for that. I'll change. So it was fun.
Here's his final statement. I'm obviously thrilled that Daniel Radcliffe will be portraying me in the film. I have no doubt whatsoever that this is the role that future generations will remember him for. So, there we
It'll
go.
go down in history.
Oh, Al. You can.
Yay!
Jay made it
What's
back.
up?
Was that the nor'easter?
Yeah.
It knocked you down for a bit,
Yeah. Like it's just kind of been like that all morning. So
but you're back though.
see what happens. Yeah.
For those that do not know, what is a nor'easter? Jay, could you tell us?
It's basically a very, very aggressive blizzard we've been experiencing.
And out of the weather
80
desk,
mile-
it's Jay Whitaker. Go.
Yeah. Thank you, Shannon. It's just I didn't even know what a nor'easter was until I moved here, but it's just a very aggressive blizzard, high gusts of winds. One town over, they got 82-mile-an-hour winds. It's about 55 here. It's not fun.
So
It's a
even
lot of
as
snow.
even as somebody from Utah, you're like, this is a lot of fucking snow.
Oh yeah, no, Shannon. Like it was funny because Kat, I wake up and I look at the the snow here. The Utah snow is
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah, but out here that nor'easter, that thing be thangin'. When that thing is thangin', that thing thangin'. You know what I'm saying? And
My
Well,
friend
it comes in off the water, so yeah.
my friend Angie went to college there.
oh yeah, I met Angie, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Angie Doan. And
Yeah.
one time she got in Boston. She went to Boston College, and she got snowed into her house for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't
Well-
fucking around out here, bro. It's pretty crazy.
Jay,
All
just-
she had was cereal, and then she ran out of milk.
Carl in the
Yeah.
Carl in the chat room, Jay, just to remind you to keep your tauntaun at the ready. To which
Oh.
I would just say to you, your tauntaun will freeze before you reach the first marker because these animals are indigenous to Hoth, and so naturally
That's
they
right.
can't go out in the snow. Anyway.
And now to see if that thing is indeed thangin' off to the weather desk with Jay Whitaker.
Yeah, that's right. That thing, when that thing thangin', that thing thangin'.
Did you guys know I've known Carl since elementary school?
Oh, really? Oh, hi, Carl. How are you? Let's see. We got, more news. So this live-action Masters of the Universe movie has been kicking around for the longest time.
Can you really do better than the Dolph Lundgren one, though?
Yes.
Maybe?
I mean, maybe.
No, wait.
What's that?
I can assuredly say yes. You can do better.
Didn't Frank Langella play Skeletor?
He did. He did, and that's why I don't think that they should have Skeletor as the main villain in this movie, because Frank did it, and it's over. No one can come close. Anyway.
Yep.
But they finally found a home for the live-action Masters of the Universe movie. It will be on Netflix. Wait. Yes, Lee? It will be
I
on
think they'll do a great job. I'm so proud of them.
Oh, okay.
They completely nailed their Masters of the Universe series. They got the animation budget was perfect.
There we go. There we go.
There, I don't want to let y'all
Said the
down.
word.
Yeah.
That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Well, they have cast the lead.
Tila?
And yeah, that's good. Kyle Allen is going to play Adam/He-Man. He's currently in West Side Story. He was also in there's that Netflix thrum there. He was also in American Horror Story, The Path, The Map of Tiny Perfect Things. I have no idea what any of these things are. But
He looks like kind of a young Val Kilmer.
does he?
Yeah.
Okay. The feature, it's eyeing a summer 22 start date, directed by the Nee brothers, who did Lost City, from a screenplay from David Callum, who wrote Shang-Chi, Todd Black, Jason Blumenthal, Steve Tisch, a whole bunch of people. So live-action Master of the Universe. There you go. Something for the fanboys to bitch about. So.
Yeah, they're not going to like him. I mean, I think if they shoot him as he is as Adam, it's going to be great. He's ripped. The dude's got musculature like I've never seen before, but not like bulky. He's really lithe. I think he would have made a good Spider-Man personally. But
Oh yeah, he does kind of look like that. Yeah.
yeah,
So there's that. All right. And finally, this before we go to break, the Sci-Fi Network has just picked up a new show. Tell me if you've heard of this type of show before. The Ark. Set 100 years in the future, the Ark is about a group of humans who set off to colonize another planet on a ship called Ark 1. On the way, the ship has a massive disaster, and the few remaining lost in space survivors must keep themselves alive if they want to save all of humanity. Earth 2. I'm just throwing out the titles there for you.
the 100.
The 100. There's another one. Yeah.
For every space movie ever, I think.
Now, the reason that this is different is just because it's Roland Emmerich's involed.
That means
It's
it'll
gonna
be
be
fun.
terrible.
No, Shannon and I just completely opposite opinions.
That guy's such a fucking fuckwit.
Those movies, his movies, are phenomenal. Are you not excited to watch us literally say "fuck the moon" in Moonfall? Come on.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right.
the fucking moon's a ship or some shit. It's fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Why are you mad?
Because I fucking hate
It's not
him.
real. It's not real.
I fucking hate him.
Why? What did he do to you?
It's like
Godzilla.
That wasn't his fault. That was Matthew Broderick's fault.
No,
Yeah,
that was his
Matthew
fault.
Broderick's
No,
act.
Matthew Broderick had it in his contract that the movie had to suck.
Well, they left that out.
Bullshit.
They left that out of the news story, Shannon, that he did Godzilla. They mentioned Independence Day, Stargate, and Universal Soldier, but they don't talk about Godzilla.
Yeah, Shannon, Universal Soldier, which
Fuck yeah, bro.
which you and I both know is a classic of our era.
Fuck yeah, it is.
All
Yeah.
right.
It's almost
The
as good
day
as
after
Universal Soldier 2.
tomorrow. Come on.
Or
It's,
Universal Soldier 3.
White House Down, 2012. The Patriot.
She's got all the Roland Emmerich films right there.
He
at her
made The
fingertips.
Patriot too?
Eight-legged
What a
freaks.
dick
Eight-Legged
bag.
Freaks is him? Okay, well, there we go. Sci-Fi has ordered 12 episodes of the show, so...
Oh, well, they'll make 8.
Well, I'll be there.
Yeah. So
Or no, it's Sci-Fi. They'll get to the end of the first season and cancel it quietly without telling anybody.
Oh, that reminds me. Resident Alien is back on the Sci-Fi Channel, just so you know.
Hey, we finally
For a
started
second
that.
season that wasn't canceled?
I need to start that.
We finally started it, and what a treasure that show is. What an
Alan
absolute-
Tudyk is a treasure, yes.
The whole cast is great. I like
love
the
that
child. I like the child mayor. I like the kid. I like the lady. Yeah, it was good.
No, they're all great. Anyway, so there you go. We'll after these messages, we'll be right back.
back.
If I was Roland Emmerich.
I fucking hate him.
That's like hating
He
Nick
did-
G. Nick
It's like
G's national treasure.
Wait, come on.
Is it?
Why waste
I actually
energy hating the man?
Who, McGee? Why would anybody want to?
No, but like
I fuck-
Roland Emmerich. Why waste your time hating in him? What is?
I don't think it's a waste of time. I think it's a good pursuit.
You know what McGee gave us? McGee gave us Chuck, one of the greatest shows ever known.
Charlie's Angels.
Great.
Come on.
He did those
yeah.
he did those two babysitter movies just recently that I love.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
McGee's
McGee.
great. I don't know why.
Chuck. Remember Chuck, Shannon?
I love Chuck.
Chuck's so good.
Chuck, I got really pissed at because you can't be a spy and not kill anybody. Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna
just like-
have to.
The longer Chuck went on, they just had to start losing cast members because they couldn't afford them anymore. It's like, we're just going to have to get rid of everybody from the store.
All right, we ready to go back?
You guys can start. I'll be right back.
Dun.
I'm going to go for a walk.
Because you're mad about Roland Emmerich.
I'm going to go fucking bitch about Roland Emmerich.
Okay. I think he's taking his dog out to go potty. All
Go ahead
right.
and start. I'll be right back. It's like
Okay.
minutes.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right, here we go. And we're back. Okay.
Gang, gang.
What was it that the nor'easter can do? Jay, what was it?
When that thing thangin'.
When that thing thangin'. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
You know,
also hear
but
it has
that
the power
thing
to move
is-
you.
That thing is it could be a lot of things. You know what I mean? So when that thing be thangin', that's applicable to a lot of things.
How many things
There we go.
would a wood thing if a wood thing could thing?
I mean, when the wood thing is thangin', that thing thangin'. You understand what I'm thangin'?
Wood thang ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, wood thing. I mean, maybe.
Wood thing?
I can turn this off.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you want to thing my lover, got a thing with my friends. Got a thing with my friends.
I'm turning
Dang,
it
dang
off.
it.
I'm turning it off with apologies. Sorry, chat. We're ending it now. I'm going to take this.
I don't know why.
I'm going to take this.
Everybody hates things I'm talking
No,
about today.
I'm-
Am I the problem?
No, I'm taking this. I am taking this recording out back, and I'm putting it out of its misery, and that's
Oh.
it. So
You guys don't like
Don't
musicals.
put that.
You guys don't like
put
Roland
down
Emmerich.
that thing.
What are we doing here?
Get up.
I
off
love
that
Roland
thing.
Emmerich. I love Roland Emmerich.
I didn't
I got
say-
to see like the Vatican Dome roll down a thing and kill people because of Roland Emmerich.
No.
Yeah, it was
All
sick.
right. Okay, well, then maybe you'll like this, Shannon. Okay.
No.
Well, let me try something else.
No.
All right.
Oh, we got to bring the show back, don't we?
to-
We're technically not even in the show.
We started, yeah.
Yeah, we've been going.
To celebrate the upcoming 25th season of South Park. Think about that, first of all.
That's insane.
25 years.
I was
25 seasons.
25 when that show came on.
I had hair when that show came on.
To celebrate the 25th season of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone have assembled a 30-piece Broadway orchestra and singers
Wow.
to perform the classic.
Okay.
The classic.
I'm getting pretty sick of him calling my mom. Well, cause mom's a bitch, she's a big fat bitch, she's the biggest bitch in the whole wide world. She's a stupid bitch, and everyone's a bitch, she's a bitch to all the boys and girls. Shut your fucking mouth, Carmen! On Monday she's a bitch, on Tuesday she's a bitch, and Wednesday to Saturday she's a bitch. Then on Sunday just to be different, she's a super king, Kamehameha, bitch!
So imagine that with a 30-piece orchestra, Broadway orchestra, and singers to perform that.
If you watch Comedy Central right now, they have a commercial that's got a full band, like a full orchestra doing the theme song.
It could.
Wow.
It's
Wow.
probably that's probably the one that they're talking about. It's arranged by Broadway veteran Stephen Oramus. The classy Kyle's Mom rendition did premiere on Wednesday, and so it's out there for you. Look for it. The 25th season on Comedy Central, returning for episodes February 2nd. It says here, new season. The new season is 6 episodes. So there you go. You can go on HBO Max, is it? And what? No, it's Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus.
That has the other two COVID films. Okay, well, if that wasn't good news, then how about this, Shannon?
No!
Just say yes to something, man.
Yeah, just say yes, bro.
No, don't tell me how to
Well,
live.
He won't say yes to this.
Not to the dress.
No, he won't. The Flash is returning for season 9.
No!
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of in the same thing with you there, Shannon. Yeah. It is
Fuck
now
that
the
show.
longest. It is now the longest running Arrowverse series. It has beat out Arrow because Arrow was 8 seasons.
Oi. Oi.
Well, so that's the bad news. The good news is it's only 15 episodes. So
Only, huh?
Only.
I don't know.
I've come to the conclusion that all these shows would be better if they only did like 9.
No, I agree completely.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped watching them. Is it just seemed like they, were padding or stopped trying.
Oh,
you
there's,
know?
there's
Cut your
always
filler
that,
episodes, do 9.
There's always that episode where you're just sitting there going, well, that was a whole bunch of nothing. I was just going to tell you, the only one, so I'm watching 2 of the CW shows. Mm-hmm. Actually 3. I'm watching Naomi because it's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm watching Superman and Lois because I really like it, right? But me and Tony are going to start doing deep dives on it. Mm-hmm. And I actually called him after the newest episode was on, and I go, hey, I've kind of made an executive decision about our deep dives on Lois and Superman, or Superman and Lois. Mm-hmm. I'm like, we're going to only talk about the Superman stuff. We're not going to talk about any of the CW bullshit, right? We don't care. We don't care that Lana's running for mayor. We don't care that it just turned out that the one kid's girlfriend is bisexual and the other one's selling drugs. Fuck that. We're just going to talk about Superman.
Which,
I fast forward through everything else.
Oh, okay. Speaking of the Flash, did you see Ezra Miller's Instagram video?
No.
I try not to pay attention to him, like as a general rule.
Best not to, Rebecca. It really is. He sort of called out the KKK and threatened them. Yeah.
He's going to take Ezra Miller's going to take on the KKK. It's
Somebody's-
about time somebody did.
Somebody
know,
needs
right?
to.
Superman did once.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell him he's not actually the Flash. That was just. Anyway.
You know what? Good on him though. Who else is doing it? Nobody.
Yeah, that's true.
What did he say, Carrie?
It was just a short video. I don't even remember what it was, but he was calling out
I'm gonna get
a specific group of KKK, a specific region. Where he said, "Get your guns" or some shit like that. I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
Well, you should never say that to the KKK.
So
No,
did they take his baby away, or is he just upset with them? Because they deserve it, whether they took his baby away or just because they're asshats.
I don't know. I didn't look into it any further than, that's going to go well, and clicked it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. So this Batgirl movie, we've got additional casting. Ivory Aquino is taking a trip to the Batgirl movie, it says here. Aquino has joined the cast of Batgirl, will appear as Alicia Yeoh, who is the best friend to Barbara Gordon, played by Leslie Grace. Aquino is known for her work in the LGBTQ rights miniseries When We Rise, which was on ABC. It saw her portray trans rights activist Celia Chung. Aquino is transgender. So this is going to be some interesting casting. I'm looking forward to this Batgirl HBO Max movie.
I just
Did you
have
see
one
the
problem
little
with it.
teaser?
That character is not Batgirl's best friend. Batgirl's best friend is Justice.
Oh, God damn it, Lee.
Let me see.
I was like,
I was about to be like, oh my God, are you serious with this right now?
let's put
me
this
look.
episode down.
Let me see who the. Let me see
Let's take
who
it
is.
out behind the barn and put a bullet in its head.
Let's
I'm
send
looking-
it to a farm where it can run and play with other shitty
No,
episodes.
the show's
No, this is a beautiful episode.
the show's
so many,
no,
they
the
can't all be
show's at a
good.
farm. The show's at a farm.
I'm looking at the cast list and I don't see Justice on here. But anyway,
Carrie, I do have just like a quick question about the rest of the upcoming news. Do you have any other casting announcements?
I might. No, I don't. Actually.
Okay, well I've got a big one for you,
All right.
and Shannon's gonna give me so much shit.
No!
Jason Momoa, our friend Jason Momoa, officially joins the Fast and the Furious franchise as the next villain.
As the villain?
as the villain.
Yeah, baby.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Is that why he's gaining weight? Is that
Yeah, that's why.
he's living in a trailer and gaining weight right now? I saw those
Is he?
pictures earlier. Yeah.
Fast
That's
10.
wild.
Jason Momoa versus
Wow.
Vin Diesel. Come on.
Is this one underwater?
Maybe.
I mean, they went to space.
When
They-
does
I
Vin
think
Diesel
they have.
fuck the
They,
car?
I think they
That's what I
have
wanna
done an
know.
underwater one already.
Well, they
I
should
want
get
him
that. They should get that James Bond car that went underwater.
Wanted-
I'm
do
pretty
it
sure
when
they
they-
did underwater already, but I mean, they can do it again.
And they Carfu inside a volcano, and the guy's like, if we go any slower, this car will melt. And they're like, I gotta go 100 miles an hour. And
more faster and furious.
Yeah, and Tyrese is like,
Yeah.
no, 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 and then Luda is like, we got this, and
Yeah.
then
and then
Michelle
Gal-
Rodriguez is just.
she's just mad.
And then Gal Gadot shows up, and no one cares.
No, she's not there. She's not there anymore.
Tyrese is a nice fella.
I believe it.
He's
Remember-
a nice fella.
Remember, like he had when we went to I think it was the first Comic-Con we went to.
Oh yeah, he was there, wasn't he?
Yeah, he
He
was.
was.
He had a comic, and he was.
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah.
booth right next to Ryan Otley.
next to Otley. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And him and his and I was like hanging out with Tyrese and his crew. I'm like, this is fucking weird.
Now that's a show I'd watch on the CW. Shannon hanging out with Tyrese and
Shannon and Tyrese's crew.
the grand crew right there. All right. Now Tony's not here, and this is a video game story, but we have our Star Wars expert here, so maybe you can help out, Lee. Electronic Arts and Lucasfilm Games revealed that several new Star Wars titles are in development from Respawn Entertainment. Let's see. The guy who directed God of War will direct the next installment of the action-adventure Star Wars Jedi series,
Cool.
while Respawn's Peter Hirschman will lead development on a Star Wars first-person shooter game. So is that kind of
First-person
like,
shooter.
isn't that like Battlefront?
Yeah. Well, Battlefront, you can do third person as well, but
I enjoyed the sniper in Battlefront because I could hide in the woods and shoot stormtroopers. And,
the new Battlefront I'm really having a good time with because the graphics are so close to real. And when Darth Maul shows up on Naboo, you just scream and run away because that's what I do. Everybody else tries to shoot him, but I know what to do. I leave.
The third title is a strategy game made in collaboration with Maryland studio Bit Reactor, and it's a strategy game. So whatever that is, I
Gotta
have
be
no idea.
strategic.
They didn't give us much to go on there, did they?
No, not a lot.
Yeah.
It just says we're excited to continue working with all these developers, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't say what the games are. Although, I have to say, and this is not a spoiler, I was happy to see that little robot, well, probably not the same robot, but
BB.
in that, Fallen Jedi game,
Yep.
which Mike gave me, which I enjoyed, the little robot, and I thought, he's my favorite new robot in Star Wars, my new favorite droid. And there he was in
Yep.
Boba Fett in this most recent episode. Him
Yeah,
or
I
someone
def-
like him, yeah.
Oh,
I
it was a
definitely
BD.
did no, it was it says so in the subtitles. I definitely did the Leonardo DiCaprio, like that's the guy. That's him.
Lee, I was actually going to ask you this, and I keep forgetting.
Yes.
Jen's got a Switch now, and there's a pack that's like 2 Star Wars games, like the 1 and 2. I can't remember. Some Jedi game.
Well, if I knew which ones they were, I might be of some use to you
Oh, okay.
because
I
they're
was
not
just
all
wondering-
good. Some are
Yeah,
good.
that's what I was
some are not.
wondering. Is if it's
That's
good.
like walking into the bookstore and saying, "I saw that there's this book. It was blue."
But if
You know,
ever
you're
get a,
fun, Rebecca.
if you ever get
fun.
a chance, if you ever get the chance to play Jedi Fallen Order, that one's
Yeah.
fantastic. It's a lot
That
of
was
fun.
fun. A lot
Yeah.
of jumping.
Yeah.
It's a jumpy game. There's
I
buttons.
posted me playing it like way early on in our Patreon days.
Oh, that
Jedi
was, that was,
Knights.
I would talk to Egg Fu about it. He would know. He's actually commenting on it right now.
What?
in the chat room. He
What'd he
says
say?
they're
Yeah.
the Jedi
He said-
Knight games.
Are they
Jedi
good?
Academy. Yeah.
Yep. They
There
may
you
not
go.
be Jedi Academy.
Was
No,
that a
those-
different? Okay.
Yeah,
We
that's, I
did say
think
there
it
were
was-
2.
I'll just go upstairs and ask him.
Yeah, just boom, 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 boom.
Don't you guys have like a speaking tube? Hey,
That'd be cool.
Yeah, you don't have
Guys-
tin cans. You don't have tin cans.
You guys, he's got like Wolverine hearing.
Really?
Egg does, yeah. Like
Well.
he'll be like
well, he's
I'll
also
go
watching you talk.
Well, no, I'm
All the
talking
time.
about
24 hours a day.
No, I'm talking about like I'll just be in the house, right?
Uh-huh.
And like, let's say I had some Taco Bell, right?
He can hear you shit
And I
through
get
the walls.
yeah, like like if I get the diarrhea, he'll be like, "Hey, you okay down there?"
I
Is
wonder
that-
if it's. I wonder if it's not that he's hearing you, but he's hearing the pipes from all the flushing you're doing.
No, he can hear everything.
Is it that he has good hearing?
Yeah, or that I'm
Let us know in
loud.
the chat.
You move like a cat, Shannon. I know, and that's why I'm wondering if it's in fact his hearing, or
Motherfucker, I'm downstairs.
God damn.
Yeah. Let's get a series of cups and strings set up so that you two can talk.
Joe, we'd only have to drill one hole.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, then if you're drilling holes, why don't you just drill a hole large enough that you can like talk through it?
It's not the smell, Paul.
All right. Finally, this before we go to break. Theme parks
Are great.
based on beloved films, right? I mean, we got the Harry Potter land, we got
There's
Avengers land, we got Star Wars land.
Super Size Me Land.
There's one opening in February called it's Peppa Pig Land.
Peppa Pig land?
Peppa Pig
Oh.
is getting her own theme park. Yeah.
See, we got all these theme parks, and now they're opening up a Studio Ghibli theme park in November.
That's a lot better than the one they're opening in my neighborhood, which is only for people 45 and over. It's colonoscopy land.
Oh, that's not based on a beloved film franchise.
No,
I don't know why you guys don't like stuff getting put up your butt.
I don't mind it. I just don't want to pay somebody for
Wow,
it.
Rebecca.
This
All right.
went to a different place.
I mean, it's just the second time this episode we've mentioned putting stuff up butts, and you guys are like, "Oh no, thank you."
That's where I keep my
What was
snaps.
the first one?
No, I
It was
I
when we were
said
talking about COVID testing.
I said it could be either
okay.
fun or challenging.
I don't
Apparently
mind
Rebecca
the whole thing.
finds it fun.
I just don't want to have a stranger do it without taking me to dinner first.
Wait a minute. Is that how we sell anal now? Is fun or challenging?
Fun or challenging.
with
Is
consent.
that the new guidebook?
Right.
Hey, sweetie, why don't we give this a shot and see how it works out?
Could be fun or challenging.
Like a challenge,
Fun or-
Mr. Bucket.
Well, it is our anniversary.
It's fun and challenging.
I
Oh.
can't talk about any of the attractions in Studio Ghibli land now because of this, so we'll have to take
Sorry.
a break
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
and
It's
kind of
okay.
reset everything here. After these
These
messages, we'll be right back.
In your butt.
I like the idea.
Egg
of
Foo loves
fun
a
and
challenge.
See?
Yeah, he does. That's why I have to. That's why I changed the locks.
Who said Mr. Bucket, by the way? Nice
I did.
reference.
Yeah.
I was like, that took me back. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, okay.
Mr.
I see you,
Bucket.
Queen.
Put your balls in my mouth, Mr. Bucket. Is that how the song goes?
Yeah.
It's actually
pretty much.
no, it's put your balls
fucking
in.
close.
It's put your balls in my top is how but
This is,
we all
balls
took
in
it
my
dirty. We all
Yeah,
took
yeah,
it
my
dirty. So.
my favorite reductors headline of the week: Why I'm preemptively arranging 4 funerals for myself so my friend groups don't mix.
Yep. Like fucking seriously though.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, I don't know if all my friend groups would get along. I only have 2.
You guys have friends?
I do.
All right, are we ready?
No.
Start over.
I'm like a high society debutante, you know.
Wait, we're starting over from the start.
Well, for the third break.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we're doing intros now.
Do we have a Patreon today?
Do we?
We should do Boba Fett.
We could do Boba Fett
All right. We'll do that.
or episode 1 of Mandalorian season
That's
3,
what I was
depending
gonna say.
on how you look
Mando
at
Fett.
it.
Yeah. The Boba Fett discourse this week bums me out. Because it was a great episode, but it just means people are shitting all over the rest of the Boba Fett show.
Yep, Because
Well,
you know why?
fuck
You know why? This is what my grandmother would say. Because you ruined it for everybody, you don't get to have it anymore. So I'm taking Boba Fett away from everyone. You don't get to have
right.
it anymore. It's mine now. I'm keeping it.
But that makes people happy because then they just get Mando back.
Well, no, they don't get any of it. It's mine now.
It's all
I'm
gone.
keeping it.
Oh, he's
yeah.
taking it all.
All,
Yeah, I'll
all
share
your
it with my
Mando
friends.
belong to
He's
us.
taking the ball and he's going home.
Yep.
Mr. Bucket, put your ball in my Mando.
All right, we ready?
Shut the fuck up, Rebecca.
Here we go. And we're back.
Bum.
The Studio Ghibli Park will be located 494 acres of natural parkland, 90 miles east of Kyoto, 150 miles west of Tokyo, 34 billion Japanese yen, which is $295 million.
Gang.
5 planned theme lands, a large area based on My Neighbor Totoro, featuring a life-size recreation of the character's family home and other environments.
Does the ride end when somebody gently tells you that the children died at the very beginning, and that the whole thing is their ascent through the underworld, and that's why they found their mom because she was dead too?
Maybe
God
other.
damn, Lee.
Well,
I know. Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Is there
Other-
a Princess Mononoke ride where you chase a possessed boar while it drips maggots all over you?
it says here there's
God
a Princess
damn, Lee.
Mononoke attraction. There's a Kiki's delivery service area.
That's
I wanna
wholesome.
do the Kikis. I want to go there.
Yeah.
It's the only Ghibli movie I've ever seen. But
There's
I've
a,
seen the one with the raccoons that transform.
Is there a Porco Rosso ride where Michael Keaton tells you that the problem was misogyny all along?
There's a Howl's Moving Castle area, which will open. It'll open after the park is open later in the year. There are also, let's see, antique shops modeled after Whisper of the Heart. So there you go.
If the food court area is like the one from Spirited Away, and if you eat it, you get stuck in the spirit world, I think that'd be cool.
Well, okay. Well, I was looking for something dark for you, Lee. Here we go. Miyazaki, who made all these movies,
Who said Mad Max was too optimistic?
he is now 81. He is currently work on his 12th feature, How Do You Live? It says here. The animator's working on the film for his grandson as a way of saying, Grandpa is moving on to the next world soon, but he's leaving behind this film for you. Oh, that's
Wow.
dark, isn't it?
That's very, very Shinto, though.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
this guy comes out of retirement like every 5 years. He'll die and come back and make another movie. Because that's
So here we go. We get in the Studio Ghibli Park. So where's my Star Trek park? That's all I'm asking.
didn't Shannon and Jeff put it out of business?
Yep. We drank everything.
Drank it out of business.
We drank
Quark's
everything
Bar.
at Quark's Bar. And,
It's gone. They don't even
Oh.
have Quark's Bar shot glasses because of you guys.
yeah.
I just thought of another ride for the Ghibli Park. It can be like all the ohm thundering across the tundra until a girl gets shot, and then they all get sad and heal her.
I'm not going to this park now. I just decided that you bummed me out. All right. Before we get to what you've consumed this week, I feel obligated to bum everybody out. But I'm doing this because
Again?
I want you to I want you to go out and buy a copy of Mouse.
Oh, this fucking story kills me.
Maus, Mouse, from
Yeah,
Art Spiegelman. It is the
Saw that shit.
it's the first and only graphic novel that has won a Pulitzer. It's huge and it's a good read, and so naturally,
And it's also a challenging read.
yeah,
Yes.
It's
heavy from what I've heard.
it's been used in schools apparently to teach history, psychology, and a lot of other things. And of course, naturally, the school board of McMinn County, Tennessee, Dr. Paul, call your people.
Oh,
Get
those
them
aren't
on the
his
phone.
people.
Yeah, his people are Ohio.
Let's see. As
But it's all
CNN
mixed
reports, its 10-member board voted unanimously to remove Mouse from its 8th grade literary curriculum because of objectionable language. The word goddamn is in there.
But cancel culture sucks.
But yeah, how about that cancel?
Can't read, but so To Kill a Mockingbird, all that other shit is all right.
No, they're taking To Kill a Mockingbird out in a lot of other schools.
Yep.
Yeah, this is what's coming.
Never mind, I disagree.
This is what's coming to the country, folks. If you keep electing these Republicans, I'm
Well, I
telling
think
you.
it's so great. It's so great though now when school boards are in the process of banning books, because we have the internet and such a bigger, widespread platform, these books are more popular than ever, as they
Oh
should
yeah,
be.
Mouse is sold out on Amazon. Last I looked. So go to Dr. Volt's and pick up a copy if they have it. I imagine they probably sold out as well. But yeah.
Remember back in the day when we were like, in 2022, we're going to have like jetpacks.
Flying
and
cars.
Flying cars.
We
and
have those.
Universal love. Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah.
We don't have that. But I did see the flying cars. They are coming. Science is amazing, and if you're a very wealthy person, you can have one.
You know what?
Yeah.
Lee?
I will
Science is
offer
not
some
that
hope.
amazing.
Who's
I
speaking?
just want to offer some hope.
Okay.
Is that there is universal love, and his name is Tom Hanks. We all love Tom
Oh,
Hanks.
okay. All right. There you go.
Well, no, I've done some research. Apparently, he's a pederast.
He's been drinking the blood of children. They also said that they banned it because there's nudity.
Nude mice.
Mouse nudity?
There's
like they are all the time?
There is a lone panel of Art's mother, Anya, who committed suicide by cutting her wrists in the bathtub. That's what's in Mouse.
And really read between the lines. The whole reason why is because it actually talks about something they would like to say never happened.
The Holocaust. Yeah.
Right.
The Holocaust is real, and you should pick up Mouse
Yeah,
from Art
and-
Spiegelman.
Like Bug Hunter says, there's some nudity in the Bible. Have you ever read the Begats? I swear to God, you read the Begats in the Bible, that's just about the most pornographic thing ever.
Oh, and rape and incest and all kinds of objectionable material in the Bible. We better get to banning it.
Well,
But
here's the thing, Carrie.
Huh?
These people have never read the Bible.
And they've never read Mouse either.
Right.
They were handed a list by a right-wing think tank and said, "Here are the books to ban. Go get them." And that's what they're doing. All right. What have we consumed this week? Anyone who wants to go first? Jay?
I've been consuming that thing. What's up? I joined the Rebecca train and I started Euphoria.
Your
boy.
audio is like real cutty outy.
It's choppy. The nor'easter knocked you
shit.
dead.
I don't think it's you. I think it's your connection.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Is that coming
Do
clear?
Well, I did hear you say Euphoria on HBO.
Yeah, you started Euphoria
Yeah.
too? Hell yeah.
And
what?
I have as
pilot this
well,
morning.
and I have as well, and there are too many dicks in it. Yes, Rebecca, I agree with you. There are too many dicks in it.
I caught up. I caught up yesterday. I started it on Monday, watched nothing but Euphoria all week.
Oh, and thanks. Jen's watching it now.
Yeah, whatever. You're not watching it. Let her live.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
There's one episode I think you should watch, Shannon, and it's the episode that sold me on the show because I
Which
wasn't
episode?
watching it.
Which episode?
It was a standalone episode and the only two people in it were Coleman Domingo and Zendaya. And they're sitting at a coffee shop talking for the entire episode. It's like an hour of them talking. And it's like, that's when I got sold on Zendaya as one of the great actresses of our time. And because if she can keep up with Coleman Domingo and they're going back and forth, the dialogue was great, the acting was amazing, and I went, okay, I'm in on this show. I'll start watching.
So here's my thing: is I've decided that I'm not going to watch any entertainment that's a bummer anymore because
Well,
the world's such a fucking bummer.
This is a bummer, this show.
Yeah,
respect
so I'm
that.
like, fuck that.
It's a
Why do I
bummer.
want to watch that shit?
Oh, I think Jay's fixed now.
You
Jay,
sound
you
fixed, Jay.
I think.
Jay, I think... Yeah, you
there you
sound...
go.
Yeah, you sound
you're fixed
better.
now.
Now
I
go
don't know
ahead,
what you
share.
did, but it's been fixed, so keep going.
Share, Jay. Share.
Euphoria.
Oh,
Tell
no.
us about it.
No, I'm just saying I'm with you on Shannon, man. I try not to get on the negative shit, but Euphoria I'm kind of in. It reminded me of my high school experience.
Well, now let me ask you a
just
question.
sad.
Who's your favorite character on the show? Because I have one.
We just started the pilot this morning.
Oh, okay.
And
All right.
So
The second
yeah.
episode is miles better than the first one. It's crazy.
The first
I wasn't-
episode was crazy.
I know the first episode crazy, but I wasn't like really sold until I finished the second episode.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm
'Cause we're
already
in-
sold. I was just like,
Yeah.
I watched the first episode. I was like, yeah, I'm sold. I'll watch.
Because
this
we're
shit.
into season 2. We're into like third or fourth episode of season 2.
Yeah, did you? Because the third episode is the most recent one, so now we're
Yeah.
watching live.
That's
And
where I'm at. And I have a
Yeah.
favorite. I have a favorite character on the
Who's
show.
your favorite character?
The character named Ashtray.
Ashtray, the kid the child.
He's
who
like
knows
12.
about Bitcoin
Oh.
and gets
Yeah.
tattoos.
He's in the first episode.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the child who deals drugs.
But this last episode, he's like I say, he's like 12 years old, and they've got McDreamy tied up on a chair, and Ashtray just keeps hitting him with a shotgun. Just
Pistol whipping him.
bang.
Call
You're
the
not going to
cops.
call the cops.
Call the
Bang.
cops.
Call the cops. Bang.
I have to say, Ashtray. I didn't know that was his name, but when I first got you first get introduced to him in the first episode, and I will tell you right now, I 100% went to school with a middle school with a kid just like him.
Oh,
I will
yeah.
not say his I will not say his name on this podcast, but his family is very connected, and they're doing just fine. They own a lot of construction businesses, and good for them. But yeah, I 100% went to school with that kid.
Yep. What else
Yeah.
you consuming, Jay?
Oh, that's it, man. Just
That's it.
that,
Okay.
it's been a rough week, and that
All right.
thing.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Rebecca?
Because I've also tore through all of Euphoria that's available in 1 week. Started adding glitter back into my eyeshadow routine. Because these kids, I've noticed everybody else in the school dresses normally except the core characters.
Yeah, there's
Everybody else is just normal. I did have to look up the ages. Maddie, the girl who plays Maddie, is 31.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm 32. I could be Euphoria. But the other thing that I watched this week, I watched one Sundance movie called Fresh. It stars Sebastian Stan.
Oh,
You might know
okay.
him as the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
But it is this movie that starts out as kind of your typical like romance, like this girl meets this guy and they have a meet cute. There's a lot of little foreshadowing drops where there's a line where she's trying to get him to eat one of her short ribs at dinner and he's like, "Oh no, I don't eat animals." Doesn't say he's a vegetarian, says he doesn't eat animals. So the man eats people, and the movie is all about how he sells human flesh to the 1% of the 1%, and kidnaps women and keeps them alive and harvests their body parts. It's nuts. It's very Ex Machina. There's dance breaks, but I thought it was hilarious. I recommend it. Fresh is the name of the movie.
I'll look for it in several months
Yeah.
from now. Actually, a year from now probably is when it'll
Probably.
start getting out there, unless someone like Netflix grabbed it up and throws
Well,
it on.
Shudder picked up one of the other cannibal movies at Sundance starring Rebecca Hall. I can't remember what it was called, but Shudder and IFC picked one up already. So
All right.
now's the time when we'll hear about those.
Who's next?
I can go.
Okay, Lee.
Yeah. So my wife's experiment on she was really desperate to get to a certain season of Heroes because she remembered liking that, and it turns out that it all just sucks and there's no good season. The first season's okay, and it's even great for early 2000s, but it just goes to hell. I like how Heroes brings in characters that you're supposed to care about and then just writes them out entirely 5 episodes later, and you never hear about them ever again. That's amazing.
That's true.
I watched the 1962 movie Carnival of Souls, which was filmed entirely in Salt Lake City, which I love. It's a cult classic. It's very slow, and the acting is terrible, but you can see that a lot of people were inspired by it. So, Book of Boba Fett, which I thought was just about the ballsiest thing a creative team has ever done with a television show. Hi. Welcome to Magnum PI, where we're going to focus entirely on Simon and Simon for the entire episode.
There you go.
Peacemaker, finally caught up with that, and
damn.
oh
So good.
my holy
So
hell.
good.
Vigilante is now my favorite quotable character. My wife will not stop talking about Vigilante because We all know that guy.
Vigilante, you know how you assign yourself to a character? Mine's Vigilante.
Yeah,
We all know that character because he's Jeffrey Dahmer.
to a degree, right? But yeah, he had that line where he's like something about how I don't have feelings
I don't
like.
have feelings. So
But
it
he said,
helps.
but he said like people, not like other people. He just said like people.
He's like, yeah, I don't have feelings like other people.
He said, I don't have feelings like people. It's like there was no other in there. And then Resident Alien, started watching the first couple episodes of that. But the show that I'm going to recommend to everybody, which actually helped me understand and explain the non-binary conversation in a way that I've never heard ever, is Getting Curious with Jonathan Van Ness, which just started on Netflix.
Oh.
He has about a 40-minute conversation with different non-binary people, and the way they talk about it is very gentle and non-judgmental, but also easily explainable to, say, your 72-year-old mother who struggles with their now non-binary grandchildren. So yeah, it's
right.
it's a good
So
it's
they-
a
so
good
they-
gentle conversation.
Turned his podcast into a show.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, and it's
There you
Well, no, but I saw him on Colbert, and he's like, but there's also an episode where I talk about gardening.
well, and there's an episode where he kind of talks about the whole sugar addiction issue that people are struggling with in the United States, and so yeah, it's good and it's educational, and Jonathan makes it non-threatening. You can
Well,
have
that's
big
what-
conversations without feeling threatened.
I
So,
need to have a big conversation about sugar. Yeah.
yeah.
Shannon, what have you been consuming
I've
this week?
actually got a little bit of a list
Oh.
because I've been couch bound. First and foremost, Nobody, Bob Odenkirk's movie, is now on HBO Max.
So y'all
If
can
you
watch
have
it
not
now.
seen this film, fix your fucking life. Also on HBO Max is the cartoon based on Injustice, the
Yes.
the video game and the comic. Don't waste your fucking time. It's a turd.
I enjoyed it, but
Really? I thought it was toothless, Carrie. I was I was waiting. I thought it was gonna be all brutal and shit, and it was just kind of.
well, I mean, the Joker does kill a pregnant woman.
Well, sure, and then the start of it's pretty brutal,
Yeah.
right? And then Superman punches a hole through the Joker and kills him.
Yeah.
But then after that,
So-
it's like, I have a special place in my heart for MacGruber.
Have you been watching
Yeah,
the
that
show?
sketch. Oh,
Well, no,
it's so good.
the movie. I think.
Okay,
it's.
yeah.
I know 3 people in this world that love this movie, and only 2 of them are left. Me and Jimmy. He took me to like the screening of MacGruber, and we were howling through the whole goddamn movie. And I didn't know there was a show until last week on Saturday Night Live.
They didn't promote it like at
No.
all.
At all.
It just
And-
kind of appeared on Peacock. Yeah.
Right. So I've been watching the MacGruber show. It's funny, and it's like really good at going into the '80s action tropes. But Will Forte is so Will Forte-y in it. I can only watch 2 episodes at a time because I'm like I'm going to crawl through this TV and punch him in the fucking face.
So Seth Meyers has a YouTube, not like a series, but like it's a bunch of videos on YouTube, like day drinking with Seth Meyers, and his most recent one is with Will Forte, and because they've been comedy friends for centuries, they get so wild with each other. It's absolutely insane. Highly recommend finding it.
All right.
I got some more.
Okay.
On the Cock is a show called, and this is one of those shows, sparks joy. It's called True Stories with Ed and Randall. You don't
Randall
like
Park?
it?
I actively hate it. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's just not for me.
It's totally for me. I love
Yeah.
it. That first episode with that guy telling his crazy 70s Super Bowl story,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, that's Jimmy. Right? So I really like that. And Judge Steve, because I like Steve Harvey.
Okay, Shannon, is it good? Because I feel like I want to watch it, but it just seems like it's gonna be like, look here, y'all.
Do you
Court
like
is
Steve
nice.
Harvey?
I love Steve Harvey, but
Well,
it's
there
just
you go.
like
That's all you need right there.
Okay.
And I'm reading. I'm listening to a book.
What?
It's called. Let me pull it up. It is called How to Be Perfect. And it is written by the guy. The guy that created The Good Place.
Oh, okay.
And what's his name?
What's that guy's name?
I'm trying to pull it up right here. It's not working. Michael Schur.
Yeah, that's the one.
And it is a treatise on ethical and virtue philosophy that he fell down a rabbit hole to create the show.
Oh, okay.
And it is fantastic. Most of the cast of The Good Place shows up in the recording. And I listened to it for and it's got the music from The Good Place kind of. And I listened to it for an hour a night before I go to bed.
Okay.
And it's just, it sounds like it should be boring, but it's really not. It's super funny. One chapter is called, Should I Punch My Friend in the Face for No Reason?
I'm betting that at the end of the chapter you discover you shouldn't.
Yeah. But no, it's fantastic, and it's on Audible, and it's wonderful.
Okay. I've just been watching the usual things this week. Book of Boba Fett was wonderful. Peacemaker is always wonderful. I did watch this one show that it was kind of disturbing. It was on Netflix called Heavenly Bites, Mexico. And it's in Spanish, so you got to read it. But the second episode, man, the folks in Mexico, they're putting all kinds of weird shit in beer. All right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, this is a new cultural thing that's happening, and it's exploding all over the country. They're putting weird shit in
new.
beer.
Like
well,
what,
I mean,
Barry?
That's new.
yeah, that's the thing.
I
I
mean-
don't get why though.
everything from, it started with Clamato and things like that,
Okay.
And they have specific, beer salts. And
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
beer
that.
salts and things. But now they're putting gummy bears and shit in beer. I mean, it's
for?
Beers
I know.
used to be brewed with dead animals in the things. This is nothing new.
I suppose I guess it was new to me, but
Is it weird, or is it just culturally different than you're used to?
It's weird.
it's bordering on weird.
Because I grew up large extended Latin American family, and when we moved here, I was shocked that I couldn't get ice cream with chili peppers in it.
Okay, fair. Okay, I'll
Well,
give you
that's
that.
good.
Yeah.
all right.
You know how it is in Southern California, Jay. You get stuff that's got
Yeah.
spicy hot mango ice cream, and
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll give
But
you
we're
that. Yeah,
but we're sitting and watching it, and Sue's like, "Yeah, I'd drink that. And I can't even wrap my head around any of it because I don't like beer. I've never liked
you
beer.
really don't like
that
beer.
was my
And-
that was my next question. Was do you like beer? Period.
And that's
Because-
maybe that's the disconnect with me because
Yeah.
they started putting gummy worms and all kinds of sugar and shit in the beer, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you just no, this has gone too far. All right. Anyway, so there's that. Tony is not here to video game us out, so
You should play Star Citizen. There's a free fly coming up next week.
there you go.
Ask me about my referral code, and then I'll ignore you afterwards.
Oh. All right. Mr. B, if you would, please.
Man, I don't know who put gummy bears in the fucking ham, but I do not like this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. Let's get a picture before we
Oh, shit!
can this.
Ooh.
What should I get? What should I get?
I'm just gonna grab what's closest to me.
Well, there's
I'm just
so
going
much
to grab this miniature that I'm painting.
Good vibes.
Man, I almost
Just-
want to play that or just start buying those miniatures.
I actually wanted to talk about that but forgot. That's okay. I'll do a Patreon thing on it. The Marvel Zombies game that they're doing for
Oh, I know.
Zombicide is just killing it right now. We'll wait for Shannon to come back with the thing since.
There we go.
Oh, now we'll wait for Rebecca to come back with the thing. All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Everybody ready? On 3, 2, 1. Okay, got a picture. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. Anybody's curious that's watching right now, secret, we have our own channel called Jarvis that we communicate in. That's not nerdy at all, is it? Right? Is it nerdy?
Sure, it's nerdy.
I know,
love
it's
it.
nerdy. It's nerdy. Anybody have anything they want to say to the nice people before we send them away?
Thank you all for being here, and more stuff coming on our Patreon. Go to geekshowgotthiscovered.com, and we'll have more stuff for you, including a deep dive, more deep dives on Boba Fett, and probably Peacemaker we'll get to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And
All right.
please, last thing is,
Yes.
well, at least from me, is just check out the comedy show. We'll, if you haven't seen it yet, even if you're not a Patreon user, or if you are, we're going to be posting it so that everyone can see it. And just check out the format. We're going to release the audio because it even listens well as like you were listening to a podcast.
Oh,
so,
okay.
It's a good listen. So
It's a
it's
good
worth
time.
checking out. It's a good time. Rebecca's hilarious. You're going to see some more no context Rebecca footage. It's going to be great.
That's all I've ever wanted in my whole life.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. And for the rest of you, I'll be setting up our Boba Fett deep dive and sending you all a link here in just a moment. So.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll come back for that.